Coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, where dreams are made and fame is just a root scoot away. It's the Nashville Entertainment Weekly Show, the new show with your host, TJ Cates.
What's the name of your band?
It's the Aimee Jane Willer Band.
We're going to spell it again?
Yeah,
okay.
Aimee Jane Willer.
Last
If you Google AMY Jane, it's cool. It still comes up Willer, as long as you put the Willer on the ends.
So what are you doing at the film festival tonight? You're in a film with Haylie Duff, so you're here just checking out everybody else's films, right?
Yeah, I'm checking out it all. We surprisingly had some time off, and we knew this was in town, so we scooted down here from Pittsburgh, and here we are. He said, you know what, let's go country deep. Film festival's in town. Hoping to meet Reba McEntire. Have you seen her? Is she anywhere? No?
We'll talk about what might happen here Saturday night.
Oh, geez, still off camera, because I'm going to ruin this right now. Straight face. Here we go.
So you really have a big tie now in Nashville, and everybody's kind of following you here, and then they also follow you when you go back home, right?
I don't know how many followers we have exactly here yet, but we're doing all right. We like to just come down and see if we can maintain here, because if you can just hold the crowd here, then you're doing something right, because everybody is so good down here. Yes. But we're making some noise up in Pittsburgh.
You play country, but you don't really play standard country.
Yeah, it's, I guess, Southern rock genre maybe would be the
Is that what
best.
you meant to do? Eddie's saying no.
Everybody said, go back to your roots and play country music, but I mean, I've got rock and roll in my soul, I toured with Kid Rock and Rob Zombie back in the day as just a dancer, so I've always liked that kind of music. I like metal too.
Yeah, some of it has alternative edge.
Yeah, alternative edge. Like if Pink and Gretchen Wilson got together and wrote an album, that's kind of what you get with Aimee Jane Willer Band. Yeah, that's a good way to probably describe the sound.
Actually, if you ever notice at the intro and at the end of our show, it's these guys. Yeah.
Ooh, la, 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 la.
Let's go. I love that. It sounds really cool. But I started listening to the music at the end and said, he doesn't have your swagger. That means I do have swagger, but he doesn't have my swagger. Can we say it's like that? Because I think I'm kind of cutting myself down.
I just wanted to put swagger in a country song, so I said, what, we can do it. We're loud.
I like this song. I think I got my swagger back. Have you ever heard that?
I did. That's good.
Song,
did you get your swagger back? You moved it. You moved from Memphis.
I moved. I had my Mississippi swagger and Nashville swagger, or two different swaggers.
I just found out you were a fireman in Mississippi by the way.
Because you saw my tags.
Is swagger and Mojo the same thing?
No, two different things.
Okay,
similar.
Confuse me.
If you have swagger, you might have Mojo, but if you have Mojo, you don't necessarily have swagger.
I get it. Okay.
Which has nothing to do with the film festival, but it's really good information.
Okay.
Tell me about your experience with the red carpet that you did for your film, and tell me about the film.
Oh, the Wedding Pact, starring Haylie Duff. That was really cool. Got to meet Leslie Easterbrook from the Police Academy, which I grew up on that, so I kind of dug that. She played in the movie. It was cool. It was my first red carpet event. We went to Louisville, Kentucky for one of them, and then Connecticut for the other one, and it was cool. It was small, it didn't go to theaters, but it's starring Haylie, and she's got a huge following, so it's doing pretty well. You can get it on iTunes.
Did you write the song for them, or did they hear one of your songs, or did you submit it?
That's a good question. Thank you for asking, because that's what Haylie said. She said, did you write for this film because it fits so perfectly? No, it just worked out really well.
How did it happen?
I know the director very well, Matt Berman, and he just said, I'm making this movie called A Love Like Ours. That's what it was originally going to be called. I said, I just wrote a song called A Love Like This. He goes, give me some music, girl. So I sent him some music. He ended up using 3 songs in that movie, and then losing it that's featured in the movie that Beat Out Daughtries. So I think that it was more of a budget thing. No, I think that they were just at the end of their budget, maybe. Because it was a great film. I don't know. They shot it in 12 days, too. Yeah. 12-day shoot, and it was a pretty terrific film. So
now, you have some big things going on this summer. Let's talk about that. Something about, I'm not going to spoil it.
Well, we just signed with Ron Brown Management, and we got the opening act for the Joe Nichols, Billy Currington, Lady Antebellum show that's coming to Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette Pavilion. All of our Pittsburgh fans are super excited because, like I said, we just kind of came together. We just started, and we're already working with such big names. And
Billy Currington, Lady A, those are pretty big.
August 23rd.
August 23rd?
Pittsburgh.
And keep on your website because things change.
We didn't know we'd be here until 4 days ago, so yeah, that just goes to show you don't know where you're going to end up.
You need to always end up here.
I know.
I liked your text that you sent me and had explicitives in it, but it said, I'm coming to Nashville. And don't you find, all right, it's Monday night. We went and had a huge party for an international film with a big budget, lots of music, people out of LA, and then now we are on the red carpet, and then there's one more thing. We're going to go to the whiskey bent or something.
Yeah, the night's not over yet.
Every single night, and it's a Monday night.
I know. It's happening here.
That's why I have the Nashville Entertainment Weekly show.
Y'all make me tired because there's so much going on here. I got to go home to Pittsburgh and sleep, and then I come back here, and every single night there's just some magic.
Once a year, that's all you need. Well, this has been TJ Cates with the Nashville Entertainment Weekly show, and we are going to go hit some more people on the red carpet, and we're lucky to have these two. Have a great night.
Hey, this is the Aimee Jane Willer Band, and we love Nashville Entertainment Weekly with TJ Cates.
He ain't got your swagger. No, he ain't got that little clip in his chin. He ain't no way better, 'cause you're the baddest country boy, sweetest sin. He ain't got my soft lips on him every morning anymore.